Hello, welcome to day 5 of One a Day for May, series that I'm making one video per day for the whole of the month of May. Today is the 5th, day 5, 5th video. So today I'm going to do a question and answers video. I'm going to get through as many questions as I can in a short amount of time. I asked you on Facebook an hour ago. I've got maybe 60 or 70 questions. I also asked them on Twitter as well. I've got a few on there. Anyway, let's go. Ryan Che asked, what made you start playing guitar? Well, a friend of mine was showing another friend of mine to play the guitar, and I ended up learning as well. Brian Philip G. Byong, can you do tutorial for wedding dress arranged by Sung Jung? Lord Royals arranged by Sung Jung. Thank you very much. I get loads of these questions. The answer to them and all the rest of that and all the rest of them would be yes, I can do it, but will I do it is another question, and the answer to that would be maybe. Raj Karmaka, what guitar did you first play in? The very first guitar that I owned was a Takamine Thinline. I don't remember the specific model, but I know it was that. I didn't own it for long. I upgraded. Peter Toth, when did you start playing guitar? I started playing guitar in 1994, which is 20 years ago now, when I was 13 years old. Hortus Lopez, what did motivate you to start giving guitar lessons? Because I knew, 1, I could do a better job than some people giving lessons, and 2, because I needed an outlet for my guitar and I felt like I could help people. Abyss Reckoning asks, hooray! Awesome question. Richard Marlowe, what do you play to challenge yourself? Well, Richard, I arrange songs, or I write my own songs. That's another way that I challenge myself. I'm trying to find the melody that's in my head and translate it onto the guitar. Trying to make the guitar piece sound good. Trying to make it, that basically. So yeah, arranging. That's what I do these days. Arnab Chowdhury asks, how do you define the feel while playing this adorable instrument? I'm going to interpret that as how do I feel when playing this adorable instrument. So the answer to that would be, how do I feel when I play the instrument? Well, at times I can feel absolutely elated. I can be frustrated as well, just like anybody else. Some days are good, some days are bad. But elation is the best feeling you can ever get out playing the guitar, and I'm honoured to be able to share that with people a lot of the time, make them feel the same things that I do when I'm learning things. Okay, Boundcat Rem asks, can you make a tutorial about Canon D? Maybe. Adam Yao, how do you find the melodies chord by hearing the song? How do I find the melodies chord? The melody I find by humming, or the easiest way to do it is by humming the melody, trying to find the same notes on your guitar. How do I find the chord on top of the melody? The chord will come by whatever bass note there is. Or you listen to a song, whatever bass note, whatever the deepest, lowest note there is in the chord is usually what chord it is. Okay? Jengiz Hussein asks, any behind the scenes information? What mic, camera, lighting do you use? Sorry if this question's all been asked. Well, mic, I use a Rode video mic for majority of my tutorials. These quick tutorials that I use a Zoom H4n for and some of the recording too, which is this thing here. It's awesome. And if you ever have inclination to upgrade your sound for doing videos, Zoom H4n, perfect bit of kit. Cameras I use Canon 600D for the main forward shot of me in the tutorials. Panasonic TM900 I use for a lot of like the film and outdoor stuff that I do on my other channel. And the left-hand zoomed-in view that I use in my tutorials, it's another good go-to camera. The one I'm using now is my kind of vlog camera. I've recently upgraded. This is for the right-hand picking, zoomed up on the tutorials. It's the Canon PowerShot SX200HS, and you can judge yourself by the quality of this picture how well that's doing. Obviously the sound isn't too great, which is why I'm using the H4n. I'm going to sync them up afterwards. Lighting, I use these light boxes that I got these off eBay. I got 2 of them, one of which is just out of shot here, and I'm giving you the light on my face. I hope that answered your question, Jingiz. Raj Karmaka, how can you And could you please do a tutorial, maybe? Hani Abd Al-Gawad, when will you release your tutorials about All of Me by John Legend, I assume? Thanks in advance. Friday is a good guess for that one. Maggie Shaw, can you possibly do another theme tune in fingerstyle? Because you've done Let It Go, Titanic, Pirates of the Caribbean. I've got another one, Game of Thrones. Go and check that one out if you haven't done already. If you didn't know I had that one. And I'll probably do more in future. Let me know which one you want. Ralph Lloyd Tajala, Mr. Gareth, when did you recognise that you have the potential in playing fingerstyle? Thanks a lot. There was no particular defining moment when I realised that I could do it. It was just like a natural progression, if it were. So there's no real answers to that, I'm afraid. Aaron Wu, what is your ultimate goal of sharing all these guitar lessons for free? My ultimate goal is to inspire people, motivate people to play the guitar more, to promote the instrument and this genre of playing, just share what I love basically, and keep people doing it. You know, and this tutorial is just one aspect of that, I suppose. I'm doing that already. Gab Cruz asks, I'm still stuck at Let It Go chorus part, hard on my left hand. Keep going, Gab, you'll get there. Joshim Ali, what are your future aspirations? Do you plan on doing tutorials, or is there another path you want to follow? God knows about the future. Aspiration, I aspire to what I answered in the previous question, Aaron's question, was, I aspire to inspire, I suppose. Just beautiful face, you said, question mark. Quite an awesome picture there, crying face. Do you think we need to cut his nails to make fingerstyle? You don't have to cut your nails. You don't have to cut your nails, you don't have to grow your nails. I use my nails because that's how I started. I would recommend that everybody else do, because it sounds a lot better with nails. Finally, could you speak French for me? Merci beaucoup. Well, I don't really speak French. Je suis parle français un petit peu. That's all I can do. I can do a little bit more. But Jeff Lee asks, who inspired you to learn finger picking style? Well, I was inspired by Nick Drake. Got into him about 10 years ago and learned a lot of his songs thanks to Nick Drake. Check him out. Joey Long, Gareth, do you have attend exam in guitar? And do your kids know how to play too? I've never done a guitar exam, never done any formal training. So the answer is no. Do your kids know how to play too? No, they don't. They know how to play with a guitar. They don't know how to play on a guitar as yet, but they're only 5 and 3 years old, so give them time. Jared Kelly, who's your favourite guitar player, fingerstyle or other? Tommy Emmanuel would be my favourite guitar player. BJ TMG, can you sing as well as you play guitar? I wish. BJ TMG, I wish. Chen YC, can I know how long you practice per day to become this good? On average, I probably practice around 20 hours a week, 30 hours a week on a good week. Sometimes I get a few hours in at all. So that's per week, so on average 2-3 hours a day. Larkshire, sorry about the pronunciation. When do you start playing? And did you have any difficulties at first? If so, how long did it take before you were really good? I've answered when I started playing. Did I have any difficulties? Not really. It's coordination more than anything. Coordination and getting the notes to sound clear, hand strength, but that all comes with time. How long did it take before you're really good? I can't remember, it was so long ago, 20 years ago, it was a long time to remember. Alistair Macmillan asks, how many hours a day do you play? Already answered, I'm afraid. Diomel John F. Escutin, Sir Gareth, how come I am so awesome? Well, how very forthright of you, Diomel. I'm not sure why you're so awesome. Why don't you tell us? Bennett OG Marsh, hey man, smiley, if Sungo Jung asked to collab, would you be inclined to say yes? I wouldn't be inclined to say yes. I would definitely say yes. Who wouldn't? Vishnu Nagpal, how come you are such a rock star? Well, to answer your question, Vishnu, I would have to accept the premise that you make there, which is that I am an actual rock star, which I don't agree with, so I can't answer your question, I'm afraid. Alex Hampton, I've been wondering, when you arrange a song, how do you choose where to put the capo? Short answers to this would be, I try it in all different positions and see which position it's easier for me to get the melody and the the bass line together. The long answer to that might be put in a video if you're interested somewhere down the line. Hakan Sanders asks, hey Mr. Gareth, is the ukulele just a small guitar or is the guitar just a larger ukulele? Awesome question, but I don't think you can compare one to the other. I think they're like cousins, or they're like they've derived from a common ancestry. Let's say that, like humans and apes. We didn't used to be apes. We've evolved from common ancestors, which is what a ukulele and guitar have done, I guess. So they can't be compared with one another. James McGoran, how often do you practice and where do you get the tabs? Or do you write the tabs? I haven't done practice. I've answered how often I practice. Where do I get the tabs? I write them myself these days. Huang Nguyen, how to change the arrangement for singer to sing? Take away the melody notes, which are the top 2, 3 strings 1, 2 and 3. Don't play them notes, and just add a bit more, a few more medium range notes, if you like. So play more deeper notes and let the singer or yourself sing the higher notes rather than play them. Hope that answers your question. Francis Rosario, hey Mr. Fantastic Guitar Master Tutorials Evans, please do the interpretation. Search for it, you'll love it too. Yeah, okay, I'll check that out. Please do La Party Love Story. Okay, maybe. I've done 10 minutes worth of questions now and my voice is starting to hurt. So unfortunately that's it for now. If you want me to do more of these Q&As, that can be done pretty easily. So thumbs up for the video and drop down below. If you've got any more questions or any requests, as always, drop them down below. Sorry I wasn't able to get through everybody's questions. I'd like to answer them all, but I've got to keep this video relatively short, otherwise nobody's want to watch anyway. So that's it for now. I'll see you again in tomorrow's video. Bye for now.